Hello, it's the 1st of March and I'm about to start my rotation for Just Be. Planning to spend 3 weeks on it. I went into a bit of a discussion on the last video about changing the rotation. So I want to spend 3 weeks on this one because look, it's so close to being finished. I did have a quick check of how many. So 1, 2, 3. So it comes down to here somewhere. So look, so close. So I'm going to finish this page off and get that finished the next couple of evenings, hopefully, because it's just blocks, which might be a bit boring, but we'll get there. And then start on this last row of pages. Quite excited to get to the end of it. But it's not going to be this rotation. I'm not that quick a stitcher. So I will be back either when I finish the rotation or if I've got anything interesting to show you during the 3 weeks. Bye for now. Hello, it's Monday the 8th of March and I'm back just after a week because I thought I would share what I've managed to get done this week. I'm not going to be switching between so many projects, so I thought I'd just do a couple of updates during my 3 weeks on Just Be so you can see how I'm getting on. Obviously finished the end of row page here, that's page 18. It's 24 pages in total, so nearly there. So after that page, started over here and bottom corner there, I finished page 19 yesterday evening. Yesterday during the day. I made a start on page 20. So as you can see it's just blocks of colour mostly, very little confetti, just a little bit in the tail, nothing really major, nothing to slow me down. So this week I'm going to be working on page 20, hopefully getting page 20 done and then moving on to page 21. I would like to have page 21 done by the end of the 3 weeks because then that will just leave me with 3 more partial pages. So hopefully the finishing line is in sight. Can't wait to see him fully finished, really. Can't wait to get him on the wall. So, shadowy cat's watching you. That's it for me for now. I'm going to spend this evening getting some stitching done. Tonight I'm mostly going to be working over here on the paw and probably more tail, so I'll get this zoom in. So you can see these unstitched stitches in this block. I'll get that finished and then I'll start on this row block. Obviously bringing the colour down. I think, yeah, you can see the shape of the tail and then his paw, so there'll be some blocks in the ground to do. I think that's actually a spider's leg. So, I will catch up with you again next Monday with progress on my 2nd week. Bye for now. Hello, it's Monday evening. I did mean to record that update earlier, but I forgot. I was so keen to get on to Just Be. So, last time I recorded, I think I was in this area, maybe page 20. Page 20 I finished and started page 21, and I finished page 21. So, I've spent 2 weeks on this so far, this month. Just finished this page off this evening, and to be honest, this is the point that I was expecting to get to by the end of the 3 weeks. So that shows just how quickly I am going through these pages at the moment. There are lots of block colours here in the ground, but it's so quick. So this video, instead of being 3 weeks on Just Be and a week update on Stitching Time, which was a rotation, this video is now turning into, I'm going to get this finished. I have 3 pages left to stitch. That's 2 full width ones and the partial, I think the partial's here. So I basically have 1 page with the cat and the ground, 1 page which is mostly the background. I think there's a dead spider in there. It's a cat, it's killed a spider, that's what mine does. And that's all I've got left. So to be honest, I don't really want to stop working on this because it's nearly finished and it looks awesome. So let's see, let's show you what I've been working on. So I've got the tail finished. I love his paw, it's really nice. Finished off a couple of colours when I did this bit. I have 2 colours where I have 1 stitch left and they're kind of both floating in the middle here somewhere, so I didn't want to just stitch those. Obviously I've worked into this page already. So yeah, next page, which, let's face it, I hope to have finished by the end of the weekend. In fact, by the end of the weekend I would really like to be on this page. That's kind of how fast it's going at the moment. I know a lot of people do struggle as they get close to the end, that it feels like the pages are going slower, everything's taken forever. I think parts of Eternal Promise certainly felt like that. This is flying. I've had other projects where it's done it, it's just the last few pages have flown by. So here we are. My March Madness is going to be a finish. I might not finish it by the end of the March, but early April, I reckon, at the latest. Which then I'll be back to the regular rotation. Well, the new rotation, which I haven't actually done a month on yet because 3 weeks is turning into a month, but sometimes you just gotta go with what you feel like stitching on. I feel like getting this finished because he needs to be in a frame and up on the wall. So I will film another update next Monday. Hopefully I'll remember to do it before I start stitching. And yeah, we'll see where we are and how much closer I am to the finish. Bye for now. Hello, it's Monday the 22nd of March, and this is the point on the rotation where I was going to switch to Stitching Time for a week after working on this for 3 weeks. I was expecting to be at the end of this page here, which I think I'd reached last week. So I carried on last week and finished page 22, and I'm a good way through page 23, and that is all I have left to do on this project. It's 2,770 something stitches, if I remember off the top of my head. It's less than 3,000. So obviously I'm not going to switch, and I think I should be able to get this finished in March, all being well. I have fewer stitches remaining than I actually stitched last week. I think I got well over 3,000 stitches done last week. So those paws, they're so good. They look so nice. Yeah, all the cat's done now. So it's just the foreground to finish off, which is mostly ground. It's another spider leg. So there's a body there, which I'll be working on, and that will be the last bit of big colour changes, I reckon, because there's just a few colours left. So I'm really enjoying on Pattern Keeper seeing that I've finished a colour off. It kind of is nice to finish the thread and think, oh, better get some more off. I don't need to because I'm at 0, so just leave the needle unthreaded. So, yay! Ready for this? I always stitch quick at the end of a project. It gets easier. And I concentrate. There really is something to be said about being a monogamous stitcher. You do make more progress. I think it's just because you get used to what the symbols are, where the colours are, and go straight to it. You don't have to think so hard about it. Pattern Keeper helps. So, there we go. I'm getting an itchy nose. And I'll be back next week with another update. Maybe it'll be a finish. See you soon. Bye bye. Hello. It is Monday the 29th of March. And he's finished. I actually got him finished on Friday night. It didn't take that long to finish him off. So he's done. Just B is finally finished. He's all washed now. This was the first time I had washed the Easy Count fabric, and personally I found the lines a little more difficult to get rid of than the Magic Guide pink lines, but it's all gone now. Everything's looking fine. It's waiting to be framed, so it's all washed, ready for me to measure up and get a frame ordered as soon as I can. Been having a look through some of the mouldings and kind of thinking about what I want based on where he's going to live, and yeah, I think I might go with something that's white but possibly aged, so it's kind of like shabby. I don't know, he looks a bit like kind of surfer vibes maybe. Might go with him. He's looking very with these beads in his fur, chilled. So yeah, all done. Let's see, zoom all the way in. So we have that, and yeah, bottom corner is just blocks of colour really. I have to say I really enjoy Pattern Keeper, watching those colours tick down to 0. There's a lot of fun putting your needle away, and yeah, that was the last stitch in that colour. So, what can I say? I stitched him on 25 count, the Easy Count fabric. It's a nice fabric to work with. It's a Lugana, but it's still got some body to it, especially with before you wash it because of all the sizing in it, and then it's kind of come together nicely when it's been washed. There are some metallics in here, that kind of, is it gonna focus in? It's gonna struggle. Because that really bright patch, that's got some, that is metallic thread, so you can't really see it. It calls for Krynic, as Heaven and Earth Designs do, but I use the Petite Treasure braid, 10. It's the pearl colour. I just find it easiest to stitch with. It's quite a nice one to stitch. Just use one strand, well, as it comes off the card. 1/1 full crosses, and 157 days, or 157 times that I've had him out to work on him. So that's where we leave him, and that's it on the full coverage for me this month. Usually I put the samplers and the smalls that I've been working on at the end. I haven't got as much of that done this month as I'd like, well, as I normally do, because of life things happening. So I think I might do something in the middle of the month that's just the non-full coverage things. So my sampler that I'm working on, my morning half-hour project, and the small things that I stitch during lunchtime. I'd probably do a video halfway through April for those, and then I might alternate it so that there's something up every 2 weeks. So one of them will be all the full coverage, and then there'll be a much shorter one with the non-full coverage stuff that I've been working on, and we'll split it up that way, and we'll see how it goes. If not, I'll just put it all back into one video. But I know that not everyone's interested in full coverage, and not everyone's interested in samplers, so splitting it up kind of make it easier for people to get to what they like to see. So that's it for me for this month. I'm going to kind of bumble around on doing bits and pieces on other projects for the last few days, and then on the 1st we go back to trick or treat and to the new rotation that I never did do because 3 weeks wasn't quite long enough to get this finished, and I'd got too much done for it to be sensible to put it away. It was a case of might as well just finish it. So yes, so it'll be 3 weeks on trick or treat, and then 1 week on a little light reading, there or thereabouts. It's also Easter this weekend, so we'll be having our bank holidays on Friday and Monday, so that's extra stitching time, and I'll probably be spending that on trick or treat mostly. Might do some sampler stuff, who knows, but I shall have fun. So with that, so with this March madness of finishing Just Be, and my full coverage finish is complete, and my 21 in 21 is complete, and it's still so early in the year, so who knows what else is to come during the year. So I will see you in a couple of weeks, or if not, I will see you at the end of April. Bye for now.